What I'm going to show you now is that I'm working on my chili box sides. These bits of timber here are going to be the drawer runners, and I want to fix them on here. And I've been thinking through how can I do this quickly and efficiently, because I want to glue them on so it's on well and it's not going to come off again. And so the idea I've come up with is that, I haven't done this before, so it's a bit of an experiment, but I have this miter fast glue, which is a type of super glue. And my idea is, but I don't want to use it to glue the whole thing, because the one thing I've found with super glue is that it can shear a bit. So I'm going to use Titebond to glue most of it. But this has to be really accurate. So what I thought was, if I glued the edges with super glue, it would hold it in place. I'm going to put the ordinary glue in the middle, and then I'll put in my panel pins. And so the process should be quick, because if I don't use the super glue, I've got the issue of it moving around. It's going to be hard to get the panels in accurately. So if I don't use the super glue, I have to try and clamp it somehow. And I just thought this way would work really well. So we're going to try it and see how we get on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue along most of the runner, except the edges. And it's going to be fairly light drawer, so I mean this is really strong. The fact there's no Titebond on the very outer edge is fine. Plus there is going to be super glue there, so that will hold. So that's the glue on there. So what I'm then going to do is use the super glue on this bit here and here. Now this stuff sets really quick, so, and I got my lines on the timber where I want it to be. And this other stuff is the accelerator, so you spray a bit here and a bit here. And then, if I line this up, now this should set fairly quickly. This super glue I'm found to set within maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds. So there we go, that is in place. I can see it's on my line. Perfect. So then I'm free to, I'm going to use 15mm panel pins, and I'm hoping I can just drive them in without an additional hole being made, but we shall see. Now, where's my hammer? I've been on site in my toolbox, and I'm gonna, you can use a pin hammer, but I've found that they're actually really quite slow. So I'm just gonna drive it in. That is just perfect. That pin's going to a wee bit squint. It's still on the line though, because the glue hasn't moved, so. Okay. Okay, it's pretty good. It's got a wee bit squint there, which is a bit disappointing. So perhaps this timber is slightly too hard. So I'll do it again. And this time I think I might do a wee bit of a hole. So my drill is over here. And obviously this is going to be a pilot hole, so I want a really small. So I've got a 1mm size drill bit, which actually doesn't fit in my drill. So I think I'm just going to have to carry on without a drill. And that's what you do when you're making furniture. Sometimes you got to make it up on the spot. You're fairly confident it's going to work. So I'll try it again. If the same thing happens again, I'll have to get a drill. Well, the drill that I tried to fit that doesn't fit. What I can do is I can use masking tape and wrap that around the drill so it fits into the chuck. It's kind of bizarre they don't make chucks that hold a 1mm drill, but such is life. So glue is on. Bit of super glue. Accelerator. Now this is a new idea I've just come up with. I haven't seen this done ever before. And it works. I'm really pleased with this. This is quite cool. So let's see how I get on driving in the panel pins this time. There's lots of dust coming off here. I think it's, sanding, so there must be some on the workbench underneath here. But so it's quite interesting that the timber here is harder than here, because putting the pins in here is much easier. And you want to make sure the middle one is nice and tight. And what I could also use is a nail punch. So really that's it. And so I just repeat all the way along.